Hey everyone, it's Ashley and I am back with another haul for you guys. I have some Dollar Tree, some Goodwill, and some Walmart products that I just recently picked up, and let's get started. So the first thing is I'll start with some Goodwill things. Well, this is from Goodwill, a nice, what I'm gonna call shacket denim, nice lightweight, perfect for the temperatures that'll soon come here in the Houston area. It is a rainy day today. If you guys don't know, Hurricane or Tropical Storm Nicholas is in the midst of us, so we needed some rain, at least a little bit, but now it's getting heavier, so we'll see how the storm progresses down here. But I hope everything's going well for you, and the weather is starting to cool down and feel a little bit like we're approaching the fall season. So like I said, this shirt was from Goodwill. It is old school Dockers. That I like that logo. Definitely probably from the 90s, this shirt. Might have even found it in the men's section. This is something I've like never even been in the marketplace for, but when I saw like something like this, I just said, you know what, maybe you'll go to your second ugly Christmas sweater party. But I picked this up in lieu of, or in anticipation of maybe getting invited to a cool party like that. We literally have 0 friends down here in Houston, so if you're down here and you're having a party, let me know. This gem has shoulder pads in it. It wasn't even my size. This is a medium. I would have liked a large, but you know, you can't pick and choose at Goodwill. And it's definitely old logo, so this isn't like homemade or anything. It's 70% lamb's wool, 20% Angora rabbit hair, and 10% nylon. And it's definitely hand wash or dry clean only. And to me, this is pretty ugly because like, what is going on? What's going on here? Kind of reminds me of like the Alice in Wonderland, like rabbit with like the pocket watch, but it's super soft. So after I was feeling it, I was like, wait, what is this made out of? This is like pretty nice quality, and I definitely have to hand wash it here. So and if I don't go to a party, I'll wear it when I open up my presents or anything like that. Going off of the Christmas idea there, I found this LL Bean. This was in the men's section. I believe it's a size large. Yeah, it definitely says men. 100% cotton. Nice, a little bit more thicker than the denim piece I'm wearing right now. But again, this is going to be like part of my like holiday shacket, which is like a shirt / jacket. If you're not familiar with the term, I just figured out that that's like been my life for the last like 4 years. Just literally throwing on one of my boyfriend's collared shirts like this. And, you know, it's usually a flannel. And because in Houston, we had the big freeze this year, but the temperatures, when they get to like 40 degrees, that's when you want to like probably have something on, even when it's like in the 50s, 60s. Doesn't typically get much cooler than that, and never for long periods of time. So one thing I'll say, in addition to the last 2 items, seasonally wise, the best time to get things at Goodwill is off season. So like when I've been going through the stores, I've even been picking up like Easter stuff or Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day I've been finding a lot of recently, because once it hits February, none of that sort of stuff is going to be in there, just like a regular retail store. So when I see something in the off season, I don't mind picking it up at Goodwill. and I forgot, I didn't pull two of the items that I got here, one of which was a Valentine's Day sign and the other was like a witch. Maybe I'll show them in the next haul video. But just a tip for you, as we're approaching the Christmas holidays, your chances of finding like a cool flannel and stuff are going to dwindle as we get closer to that. And I mean, it's the same case anywhere you go, but you know, in March you might find a lot of like your winter clothes, and you know, in December you might find yourself buying a lot of your summer clothes. So don't be upset about that. Wash them, put them aside, pack them away with your clothes, and it'll be a surprise when you pull them out for the next year. Oh, I forgot. Oh, what do we got? Tank joined us today, and then he just flopped over. Okay, he is there though. I don't normally pick up a lot of clothes when I go to Goodwill. It's not something I like spend time going through the racks. Usually, I don't know if it's because I'm tall or what, but like I kind of just like skim the top of the store because, you know, they put stuff on all the top racks. So I'm usually like glancing there, looking in and out of the dishware to see if there's some cool items or sets of pieces. And you know, it's usually like on a whim that I actually like sift through the clothing racks, only because I don't really need too many clothes. But this was something that piqued my interest when I saw it. I actually picked this up at the Goodwill outlet. And if you're not familiar with the outlet stores, you walk in and there's just huge like laundry, like industrial laundry bin size bins all over the store, and you just walk in and out of those and you pay for your items by the pound. I'm not too familiar with this process, but the clothing items that I got rung up at $3.40 per pound. This was one of the items that I got, and it is Lori Goldstein. This is the first piece I own by her, but I enjoy the material of this fabric as well as the pockets. And I like the trapeze hem, how it kind of, you know, does that. And I like the print, and it's definitely wearable with leggings or biker shorts. Got a longer length, and I like the length of the sleeves. That's something Lori is known for. And I know this because I watch QVC. And I don't know if she's sold at any other retailer besides QVC, but if you're interested in Lori Goldstein, every Monday night tonight, they'll be showing her clothing. I believe Amy Strand will be doing that on QVC. Usually every Monday she's slotted for at least an hour during their fashion days. And I just really like the length, the print, these colors. So it'll be nice even for the fall. So yes, I did buy this at the outlet store. So it was, like I said, per pound. And something else that I picked up at the outlet was this. Can you guess what it is? It's a bread box. And look, I've got bread in it. So, what did she say? My new favorite YouTuber, Kimberly Whisk, says, short story long, or long story short. I had not been in the marketplace for a bread box. However, I was in TJ Maxx and I saw a Ray Dunn white ceramic bread box with the word just in black ink, bread with the wooden top. And I was looking at it. I literally had it in my hands. I walked up to the register, and it was a long line at this time. So I was moving forward in the line, and there's these women behind me talking about, like, you know, all this stuff that they have in the line to distract you with. They're just going on about how, oh, no one needs any of this stuff. They just put it there so you get it and you don't need it. And I'm looking at the stuff in my hand, which was the bread box, a Ray Dunn mug, coffee mug that had a cute little pumpkin topper on it, and then a box of cookies. And I turned back at one point and I said to the ladies, yeah, I don't think I need any of this stuff in my hand right now. And we both laughed and whatever. And the line progressed, moved up a little bit, and they were still talking about that. And I ended up getting to a spot in the line where they had some coffee mugs on display. And I decided, I don't think I need another coffee mug. Like I said, I'm not really a coffee drinker anymore. So I put the coffee mug down, and the ladies noticed. We all laughed about it. I said, I think I'm gonna head out of the line now. I don't think I need any of this. And the lady said, don't let me influence you. I'm sorry if I said anything. And I said, no, you didn't. You actually said the right thing. I said, number one, I haven't even been eating bread, so I definitely don't need this bread box. Number two, I don't even drink coffee, so why do I have a coffee mug? And then I had a box of cookies that I said, I'm diabetic. I don't need cookies. And the lady just looked at me and said, you are too funny. And then I just booked it. I put the bread box back, put the cookies back, and I exited the store empty-handed. I was so proud of myself, and it was kind of exhilarating. But the whole time I'm at home, I'm like, darn, I don't eat bread, but I still buy bread for Brendan. And whenever I get bread, I don't really have a spot to put it. I've been putting it in the fridge. Not sure if I like it like that with cold bread. And then, there are times that I just really want a bagel or something, and or a sandwich, and I need some bread. So we usually have bread in the house, and it's just me and my willpower of whether or not I'm going to eat it. But rewind, later that same day, I had to drop my boyfriend off at the airport because, like I said, he's traveling again for work. I said, I'm going to stop at a Goodwill if I can find one on the way home. Of course I did, because did you know, pretty much everyone in the United States is within I believe it's like an 8 to 10 minute drive from a Goodwill. So if you don't like your local Goodwill, head the other direction, and there's one really close by anywhere you go. So the one that I stopped at was the outlet, so it had the bins. And like I said, the clothing rang up at $3.40 a pound. And I think I only had gotten 1 pound of clothing. This rang up at $3.10 a pound. Long story short, it ended up being $3.10 I paid for this. And then a sign from Hobby Lobby that said Happy Valentine's Day. So I'm talking a lot about this bread box, but it was so ironic that earlier in the day at TJ Maxx, I almost spent $25 for the Rae Dunn one. And yeah, this is minor. It's in the back. Actually, where I have this in my kitchen, you'll never even see that. The mechanism still works. What I think I'm going to do, at one point I thought maybe I would do it all black, matte black, but I think I'm going to do it white because all the appliances in my apartment's kitchen are white. And I'm going to download a Rae Dunn inspired font from the website dafont.com. That's DAFONT.com. You can download fonts. I've always been a lover of cool fonts. So I'm going to download it and print out some vinyl that just in black that says bread and redo this. So sorry for talking so much about this, but this is something I've kind of always wanted, is a bread box. So, all right. So I think the next day I went to my regular Goodwill. And I'm always finding canisters. No, I found this at a different Goodwill. And do I need them? No. But I was in the marketplace for some canisters because I've already been using these. These are laundry detergent pods. They are the Mrs. Meyer's Lemon Verbena scent. Oh, and I love it. So I just recently switched to that. I'll let you know how they work out. But the 7th generation liquid laundry detergent that I was using was not working out too well for me. And this, although it says tea, I have what Dollar Tree considers to be like their oxy powder. So like I have a tablespoon in there and I just put that into my laundry if it's extra stinky and whatnot. That same day, I also found this sign. Thought it was a bit overpriced. The price tag on it is $2.99, but I don't know. I put this in my boyfriend's office because he's the type of person that likes to take naps, and I'm the type of person that doesn't. So if ever I give him crap for anything, it's for being this word, but he's not. It's just, I mean, he's able to take naps and feel good about that, but I'm not. So last 2 things from Goodwill are some blankets. This particular blanket, I don't like that it is, it says spot clean only. I want to just like, I love just throwing my blankets into the wash and taking them out. Or I guess hand wash. And it's actually started to get a bit like frayed and like, you know, whatever. But literally it's from Target. It had the threshold packaging on it. When I purchased it, it was literally wrapped up and had the tag and everything on it. So I didn't even wash it. I just put it straight on the couch. And I kind of needed something in this shade. I figured this shade will go well with Christmas decor and so on and so forth. But the color I really was looking for in a blanket, and let me tell you this, I would check the blanket section at your Goodwill because, I mean, just like clothes, like give them a wash and they're brand new. This blanket is the color I had been looking for, and it is so soft. It's softer than any of the Berkshire blankets I've gotten from QVC have been, and it's the perfect fall harvest blanket. It's this on the outside. I don't know the brand. There was definitely a bunch of sticky stuff on it. I threw it in the wash and it came off. So I saw it one day and I was like, you know, this blanket's not going to be big enough. I really wanted it to fit on this bed, but with the king size bed, a twin size blanket just doesn't cut it. Excuse me. But I said, you know what? I went back the next day and it was still there. So I got it. I think it was like $3 and it is so perfect. All right, moving along, let's go to the Dollar Tree. So Dollar Tree put out these canisters. They probably have done them before. They're a little bit larger than the ones I had been getting previously, which was this size. You can see a little shorter and stouter, but all of them are glass. So I picked up 2 of these. I'll use these for food. I actually thought that this is where I was going to put the laundry pods, but I think the other canisters worked out better. I didn't really want anything glass sitting in my laundry room. But I picked up another one of these canisters and filled it with these bath fizzies that I found at the dollar store. And I don't even know why I'm bothered showing you this because, so this is 2 packs. You get 4 per pack. And, excuse me for a second. You get 4 per pack and, oh boy. 4 per pack. And I had bought 2 packs at one store and said, you know what? It didn't fill up my container. I need more, so I got 2 more. They're called shower fizzies. And I saw they have an older model of this in the store still, but these ones, the eucalyptus and spearmint, sounds perfect, and they're all individually wrapped, so they fit perfectly in my little container. And you just drop them in the bottom of your shower, and that's the what do they call, the invigorating scent, you know, is going to uplift you. So excited about these. I haven't tried them yet. Probably going to do that on Self-Care Sunday. Next thing from the dollar store. These, I could have picked up a million of them a month ago. And then I watched a video, and I only picked up one a month ago. But I watched a video and saw a craft, and you needed 3. So on my trip around town, I finally came across a dollar store, and they literally only had 3 left. What I'm gonna do with these is I got 3 sets of these salad tongs. I'm gonna cut them off probably right around here, and I'm gonna make the hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil things. So I'm gonna spray paint them all white and attach these and do a little craft. So I was super excited that I was finally able to find the skulls, and the salad tongs were at that store too, because it was kind of like I needed one thing for the other. I needed some permanent markers because I'm organizing some stuff. And one of the items I picked up at Goodwill was a little witch, and she was missing one of her brooms. So when I saw these, I had seen them and passed them up, but didn't see a need for them. But now I'm gonna attach that to my little witch. This, this was the steal. This was, okay. So, I'm sorry, I'm looking for the second one because I definitely bought 2 of these. Wow. Really confused. Oh, duh, here it is. Sorry. I was gonna get real mad if I didn't see the second one. These were $1. They say 5, and they were at my dollar store for $1. And here's the thing. A lot of the dollar stores have been doing the $5 spot, I think, to compete with Five Below. So I don't know if this is like excess from one of those stores, but the store I was in, I don't think they ever could fit any more products to include a $5 spot. So I think they are lucky and they're getting some of the products from that store or something. They are Greenbrier. It's got the dollar store, you know, little label thing on it from the $5 spot. And they had a lot of these, and they were $1. And let me just open it up. Let's see. Now the mirror, okay. The mirror isn't like a magnification mirror or anything like that, but you could use this as a tablet stand. You could convert this to all types of stuff. It's definitely not bamboo. You see my little camera set up? But yeah, I'll take 2 of these. All right, so moving along, we have, these. So I've been seeing the solar stake lights from Dollar Tree, but then I saw these. They also had a pumpkin. Probably should have got him too. Solar. I need to stick these outside. However, if you could see outside, it's awfully gloomy out. So, but heavy. These are heavy. And it looks like their eyes light up. So I'm super curious about like where they project. But those were cool. I'll have them in my outdoor decor. I got another one of these. And then this I had been on the hunt for because I picked up one of the other calendars, but this is like apparently the one that you want to get. 2022. It has all of the farmhouse vibes on it. So I like that each month. You could literally like pull one of these out and frame it and put it in a frame on your wall, and it would be pretty cool. So I especially like the 4th of July one for the month of July. And I needed some hot glue sticks. And this says made for use with high temperature mini glue guns, but I have a low temperature mini glue gun and these have been working for me. So I needed another set. And then also, almost done with the Goodwill or Dollar Tree. I got these two things for a tiered tray. This mini red truck. And then if you can see in the picture, they show that it can attach. If you buy these separately, and I happen to find both, you can attach them. And they put like faux succulents in them. You can collect those ones. But I might put an actual air plant in it. But on a tiered tray, this is like the perfect size to put a little pumpkin, to put anything in it. And this is gonna stay out for harvest season as well as Christmas here in my house. And if you didn't know already, my boyfriend and I, although we haven't done it in a couple of years, we are big campers. And we would love to get a camper, a drivable one, a pool along one. And then the next two things I had seen and didn't want, but after watching one of Crafty Girl's videos, she was getting us excited for some fall crafts that she was gonna do. So I picked up 3 of these, and she said she picked them up for the shape, not for what they say. Dream without fear, great, I love it. But I think she's gonna make these into candy corns. So I'm still waiting for her video, and I'm gonna kind of just craft along with her. So I'm ready for you. And as soon as that video comes out, I'm gonna, you know, do what she does and probably paint this in the candy corn colors. So that brought me to Walmart where I needed some paint. And I've been using these paints for years. The Apple Barrel, they're 50 cents at Walmart. I needed black. I actually wanted the black in the larger size, but they only had the white. These are $2.50. So I think it, like, 4 of these ends up being a little bit more. But yeah, I needed black and white. And then something everyone uses, this is new to me, Waverly. Everyone uses this for their chalk paint. This is actually a wax, and I've seen a couple of girls use this. It seals and protects, and it's in the antique color. So this is good for like distressing. This was $1.67 for this little bottle. You want to see it in comparison to that. But I'm going to use this for like aging and distressing some of my craft projects. And then for that bread box, when I decided I think I'm going to do it white, I needed to get one of these. This will last me for multiple DIY projects, but it is matte. And then I'm going to spray it on the bread box, and then I'll spray a clear coat on it to seal it. I've been using the black version of this and definitely was in need of some white. So that'll last for a while. $3.50 I think for that. And then this is my other Walmart pickup. Fall is proof that change is beautiful. And I recently duped a sign that Hobby Lobby was selling for $50 with this saying on it. And I love this saying. This was $2.98. And I love the little wood plaques like this. You just stick them anywhere. And the reason I needed to go to Walmart was for some storage bins. So I picked up 4 of them. Let's see, this Sterilite. Usually don't get the clear ones, but I didn't want to spend any more than like really $5 for the crates, the bins. I need one for some of my excess fall decor, Halloween decor. I've recently picked up some wintry snowmen stuff from Goodwill. So I want to keep them separate from the Christmas stuff. And then I also needed another bin for Christmas stuff. that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. And it isn't going to fit in any of the boxes that I already have. I have a lot of Tupperware bins for Christmas, and I'm only adding to that collection. But my seasonal decor is progressing. I got rid of a lot when we moved here, so I'm kind of starting from scratch. And so, yeah. And then also, so Brendan is not a big trash picker, but, and he also, I'm usually the one that takes out the garbage. One day, like 3 months ago, I asked him to do it. And what did he find sitting there? A Nintendo Switch. The box, the paddle, or the game, the little controller on the side, and it was missing one of them. And at first he thought it wasn't charging, and then randomly he had just had it sitting on his desk for the last 3 months plugged into the charger, and he randomly touched it and it had been on. So he did a factory reset. I went to GameStop and bought a used controller that he needed for it, and he wanted me to pick up this game for him. So I got that for him. It's so funny because this huge box only has this. And this is actually the game that was inside of the one. So he's bragging to me that he made the greatest trash picking find in all the land, and this $500 thing is the best. So yeah, he might be right, because at first when it wasn't working, you know, it was still garbage to us, but now that it works, that's great, because at one point he had bought a Switch and then decided it was a waste of money, returned it, bought it again when he thought he wanted it, and then returned it. So now we have one that he got for free. I spent $30 on the controller. The game was $50, but that's what he likes to do, and I like to shop. So that took me to the good old Walmart late last night. And if you've seen this, I forgot, yesterday I was making chicken fajitas, and was doing something silly when I was chopping up the onion or the pepper, and I was trying to slide the middle out with the knife, and I sliced my thumb pretty bad, and it was bleeding, and Brendan had to get the first aid kit, and I was screaming and yelling, and I think it's starting to heal over. So I've just been keeping this high and dry right now, but I am okay. All right, so that's the end of the haul, and thank you so much for sticking around. It was another long one. I could keep talking about this stuff, but I see I've been going for about 30 minutes now, so if you made it through, thank you so much. And check out some of the people I watch on YouTube. Crafty Girl, she also does Crafty Girl Vlogs with a V. And then The Wads, W-A-D-S. I absolutely love these YouTube channels. So go check them out, and thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.